number 15, Myron Gardner. Rising.
Quite a challenge tonight, John, for the Heat against a Pistons team that arrived in Miami at about against Brooklyn.
Yeah, this is a tough team, though. Very physical, really well.
Heat looking for their first bucket. And they find it. Davion Mitchell.
Already played an excellent floor game to give the Heat great opportunities.
Duncan missing the shot clock for the Pistons. This is Jalen Duren, the powerfully built young big man. Charlotte. Open three for Boy Wonder. Entertaining game. That's Cunningham. And that's off. Gardner starting in place of Wiggins today as Hero drew the foul on Marcus Sapp. For Hero tonight is his 20th game and his 15th.
It's leading the East, and with this physicality, you know you're going to have to make shots.
But it's broken up. It wasn't that nice. Here comes Larson down the middle against Rob.
Possibly in the half court where you're walking it up, beat them down the floor as often as possible. Steals too. They take serious advantage on the
run off the next 6. We're 2.5 minutes into the contest. And the Pistons won for their first 6. Myron Gardner, what a play!
Cade Cunningham looked like he might have gotten away with his foot being.
Bam gets a step on Duren and hits the running hook. Game in there, the Heat at 54 points a game in the paint. Oh, Harris got wide open. Stutter stepping to the dotted line and a kick out for a Bam 3. Kaboom! Tobias Harris against Gardner, muscles into the lane and draws.
He was effective, had 24 points and 12 boards, 4 assists. The captain's been.
He's upped the volume of his field goal attempts. He's taken 20 shots a game in the last. Gardner driving, now popping and missing. And downs per game. One of the best inside players in the league, and we're going to get a Heat foul.
Pretty quick, he almost had the steal.
Cade Cunningham lobbing for Duren. That was flirts with triple doubles on a regular basis. Bam short. The game only trails Niko Jokic of Denver in assists. Oh, Bam. Cunningham driving on Bam and gets to the basket. Hero with 6 on the shot clock. Driving on Robinson and missing. Best team in the East this year. The steal by Mitchell. The lob for Hero. The Heat.
They have a propensity for turning it over, so Miami can be aggressive. They
checked in for the Pistons. Second night of a back-to-back for them. Oh, the 15 a game for the season. Ron Holland, the second. Cunningham swings it back. That's Kevin Huerter, the former Hawk.
But he is capable of making shots on the perimeter, and that's something this team's
team from the Heat defense. Larson from downtown. In and out. Ware kept it alive for Davion. Oh. Here's Cunningham. He'll fire the 3 off the pick and pop. And Larson against Huerter. Huerter, the wing triple. That was way off.
With long-range shooting. That's how you can defend them.
What a sneak. Oh, what a pass from a Duren slam.
Catch, soft hands of Duren right there to catch and finish.
Duren outside. That's Isaiah Stewart. The big man from Rochester. Squirt for Mitchell. Davion Mitchell,
You're right, Gavin. What I like is the Heat have done a really nice job bottling him up. They're making.
Save it. Got it to Kalal, who smashed it home.
An easy score.
Rangers lead so far in the quarter at 27 of 50. All 12 minutes of that final quarter at Charlotte. And, we were in position, losing 3 straight games for the first time this year. And first quarter, Jenkins into the corner. Holland, good shot fake. The whole league behind only the Thunder and the Spurs. And if you... By the way, Boston was so impressive today. They won it. Plus a foul with just under 2 seconds left, and the Heat ahead by...
They've been on the retreat the whole first quarter.
Here's a message from Gulfstream. He would like to bottle this first quarter after 1 quarter plus.
Off the mark from Javonte Green, but Cade, another try. Doesn't miss that. Now Drew Smith trying to drive and finish as well.
Drive, and to me, who wins that battle wins the game as we see the response.
Here comes Detroit with some pace and some numbers. Alley-oop to Green.
Something that they've been able to do early.
Bam.
Some of their three-point shooting ability.
Robinson had a homecoming back in November. Tipped around. Javonte Green comes up with it. Drew Smith trying to get it back, but a little too aggressive. 47 games with the steal. 14 games with over 3. One of those on. Hawkes over to Kalel Ware. He gets stripped by Cunningham, but
defense.
That's what makes Cade so good. He can score at all 3 levels as Bam had about pounded by Green. Jaime works around, up with the right. Draw attempts. He gets out there and gets volume for the Heat.
He does, and he's productive. He's getting
the Heat. Dish to Hawkes, up with the right, too strong. Can Bam do no, but here's a 3 from the right wing. It's too strong. Smith now turns the corner, up with the left, the hoop, and the home.
Of some of the absences on the Miami side, namely Norman Powell, they needed
To go in the second quarter, wide open look for Chaz Lanier. Rattles in and out. That is time at North Florida and most recently at Tennessee as Hawkins is a
2-3 zone here too, trying to change up the look on the Pistons, and
nice find inside Duran, who gets hit.
that's why they're taking out that shot. I didn't know you got back from fishing.
After having phenomenal performances against some of the NBA's top teams in the
Inside and the physical rebounding presence. And
shoot grenade in hand. Hawkins skips through, loses the basketball, and a shot. Cunningham spins on Hawkins, bumps off, fades, and pops. Hero thought about a deep three, now will drive. A right-hand floater is blocked by...
These are behind us. What do you think?
They're amazing, and that's one of the best.
Larson gets hit by Cunningham from behind.
his ability to start, play a lot of minutes, be a real
line about your performance. Tremendous preparation and delivery. You've been a star here in the first half. I'm going to go to. I think each game you prepare for, you let your curiosity lead you.
Masters listening right now. Take some of that advice as well as Larson again. Not to the liking of J.D. Bickerstaff and company, but Duran can do it himself.
14 fast break points, continuing to beat the Pistons down the floor with their defense.
Jenkins has had his number on Larson. There's an offensive foul on Tyler Hero to the free throw line. Who just got put back into the game, but it finds the arms of Hero, who bumps. It's been a great part of his game to watch.
You know, he's a three-level scorer.
Can't handle the pass. Would have been a good look. Now here's Bam from the corner. He gets it to...
Beautiful sharing of the basket.
Shooting. They've held the Pistons to 37%. It's a miss by 3-point third quarter lead in a 2-point loss last night at home. The
10-point advantage there. Just really doing a good job in all those areas. I think they're playing with such good pace right now. Detroit
59-34. Harris. Mitchell driving past Harris. Ball gets deflected out, but with 12 points. Tyler to the paint. Red card. This is Duncan. And he knocks it down. Cunningham. Oh, he took on the two members. Hero again going at Robinson. Knocks in another first block for Duran, fourth for Detroit. Bam! Oh my! He tried to free throw attempts. And then the lead for Larson was prefers to play at this speed. 4 to shoot on the shot clock. And Cunningham knows he's got to carry his team right now. What a bad shoot! And the first half with shirts are coming. And Bam draws the foul on Cade Cunningham. That's, he's standing 6 games over the 500 mark right now. It seems to be peaking and coming together at the right time. The injured Asar Thompson. Nice behind the back by Duran and the score.
Showing me a little versatility there, the big man.
First time All-Star this year.
Game with that outside three-point shot, pulling Duran away from the basket.
Bam 3. Davion Mitchell's second foul. The Heat's first team foul of 3 times an All-Star. Duran makes a person against Duncan Robinson. Hard-nosed Pella just now it's at 22. Robinson's pass deflected out by Mitchell. For Heat uniform. The pull-up jumper missed by Pistons center forces the Heat's 4th turnover of the game. And Mitchell tried to run. In their game last night against Brooklyn, they were ahead by 23. They won again. Gardner gets by Harris, but the loose ball knocked out his big toe on his left foot. Oh, Bam got run into by Sasser. Bam will fire again. Kaboom!
A three-point shooter now.
Harris drives in for the running hook. Mitchell, oh my, beating. Cunningham misses, and Hero pulled by Cunningham. Larson for 3. Kaboom!
The pressure on the Pistons.
Harris trying to back down Gardner, who draws the foul. The oldest player on their roster. At 33 years of age. Look out. Sasser went for the steal on Bam. He aired him. Whoa, what a screen he got from Duran. Gardner brings it down. Missed a very difficult. Now it's Cunningham for 3. Ouch. The near steal by Harris. Back to Bam. Short on the throw.
Look to shoot the basketball. He is really asserting himself.
And the Heat holding a lead of 20. Looking for Duran. Broken up instantly. And just moments in on the year, Dirk. 6 on the 24. Hero! Oh, he lost his man. Cunningham for Sasser. And Tyler, a pull-up three. Kaboom.
They're straight away beyond the arc.
There's Duran again, bulldozing his way in. Got through. Ball knocked away by Sasser, and he goes in.
Around that rim.
Get Pella Larson a goalie mask. Bam, short on the three. Gordon scored for Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Taking it in, bumped by Duran, and he felt the hip check and then released the shot. Here's a message from Morgan and Morgan. Bam sitting with 22 points and 7 rebounds. Stewart. Cunningham for 3. And there's Gordon. Hero gets a free look. Yes. Hero. Again! Third quarter. Duran against Ware. Able to score.
There he shot right over top using his physicality.
Marquez on the reverse. 95-68. That's Holland the second. And the rebound.
As the Heat get 2 more points in the paint, 44-38 advantage against Miami.
He's shooting 52% with just 5 turnovers. And it's a 25-point Heat lead. Marquez got hammered. Listen, they lost at Cleveland and at San Antonio.
Thompson, too. Their elite athlete in his 3rd season. He gives them another guy in a 7-game series with their lack of ability to make threes and just...
To me, you're now the favorite in the East. We'll see. We're getting closer to the...
Where we got to go to, where we got to be. You really are...
Done against the 3 other contending teams in the East with the top contender. 5th in a row, also at home. Stewart. Rejected.
Providing that length.
Kalel for 3. Turnover. Hero. Reber. Backcourt ace at St. John's University in New York. Oh, Marquez. Ooh, good defense. Kalel. Corrupt. Stewart growing roots down there. And then
over the 50% shooting mark with those 2 dunks.
Stewart on the tip. Heat by 23. Down the highway comes Jaime. He got stuffed. And the Heat will take a 23-point regular season series. Marquez. Yes.
Impactful.
2 blocks and 2 steals. Kaz rejected. Rossi does.
That's a foul.
Isaiah Stewart.
Man.
Out to Bam. 3 to shoot. They find Drew.
3rd, he's very physical, gets into incidents a lot because of that physicality. Rims at times and goes over the edge with that physicality that can hurt his team.
By the way, tipping off against Milwaukee right about now. Pops to Bam. Kaz for 3. Kaboom. Lead of the night. It's 109-82.
Beautiful basketball by Miami.
Smith hitting ahead for Marquez. Oh, the quick bank shot. Shot clock is down to 4. Turn of spot as a first-team All-NBA player this year. He was 3rd-team All-NBA. Cunningham leaves it off for Stewart. He missed it. Rebound. The fuse is lit. Kalel, the open man from 3. Kaboom! He's gone 12 games in a row with at least 1 triple.
Just beautiful execution.
7-point lead as Kalel Ware got caught reaching into that cookie foul in his.
I know, it just goes to show you again how deep this team really is, and how some 2-way player, Coach Spo, feels like he's so underrated on both ends.
Bam in the post against Duncan. And with 18 tonight. 10th of a percentage point ahead of the Heat in the standings. Their game at Milwaukee with just under 7 minutes left. The lob and the crush. Drew put it
for Kalel. What a target.
Stewart trying to muscle it up and in to 90. Marquez with Green missing the running hook. Wow, Isaiah Stewart.
This time the finesse with the
first half, record-wise, throughout the length of the season. Adebayo comes out short. He's trying to make the NBA playoffs for the 7th consecutive year. Of course, 3-time champs. Bam, down the runway, it drops. And Dennis Jenkins. Paul Reed missing in the game, and Eric Spoelstra meticulous in the detail, and a 10-point-10 rebound double-double. Off a steal, here they come. The Heat only won 19 games at home last year. Full player of the year. Reed knocks it in. John, they've won by an average of 15 a game. They've won scoring 120
for Miami. They just defend enough as a top 4 defense.
League. Number 2, John, to the Denver Nuggets. They played the exact number of...
Been much more of a defensive mindset and a ball control, more deliberate.
Then selling it to the group, and then John doubling down on the style, even when Luke, who was promoted from Sioux Falls to a 2-way contract. Brian. Keels.
Oh no.
Down the other end. Miami is going to win their 5th straight at home. They're going to win their 5th straight game over.